All right, so Gicarri Harris. Hey, tell me about your expectations coming to Purdue and all that stuff and what you're looking forward to and just it's kind of been a long time coming here, getting to college and all that stuff. Just what are your expectations and what are you excited about and things like that?
Yeah, I'm excited for this new journey. Just looking forward to just developing my game even more, and I want to impact the team from day one. So just to get acclimated and everything. So yeah, those are
Mhm.
the main two things.
I know you don't have any frame of reference necessarily on playing college basketball, but what do you expect the transition to be like? What are kind of your general thoughts on what you're going to have to acclimate to and how hard it's going to be?
I know it can be challenging at times, but I just got to wake up every day with the same mindset, just to just get better. You know, yeah, I just have to just try to get better each and every day, and impact the game, impact the team, just help my team win. So yeah.
Do you kind of come in with the mindset that, hey, I'm going to come in and make my presence felt immediately, or it's going to take me some time to settle in, or what's kind of your thought process there in terms of expectations of yourself?
That's my goal, is just to make an immediate impact, because that'll just get me on the court more, and that can just help my team win. So those is what I want to do when I get there.
Are there ways you think you might be best suited to do that, whether it's handling the ball, playing defense, whatever it might be, anything you've kind of ID'd as, hey, if I do these three or four things, I can really kind of make a name for myself pretty quick?
Yeah, I definitely think my defense can keep me on the court. Just playing hard nosed defense every time I get on the court, and then just being able to make shots, being able to communicate with my teammates, just being a leader on the court, and yeah, just being able to handle the ball as well. If Braden's not in the game, if there isn't a guard in the game that can handle the ball,
Mhm.
then I can handle the ball. So
What about you makes you ready? It seems like physically, especially, you seem like you can probably um, hang right away. But are there any things about you that say, hey, this can translate right away to college basketball?
just being able to shoot, I can help my team out shooting, because they can't help too much off me. So I'll be able to shoot, and I just like to compete. So I'm just a competitor. I feel like that can just translate. That translates anywhere. If you love to compete, then you can play. You can
Right.
play at any level. So
Why has defense always been so important to you?
um, I mean, I think that's the most important part to winning is defense. You have to be able to play defense in order to win games. So
Mhm.
that's what I think.
Are you more comfortable guarding on the ball, guarding off the ball, or what?
Um, well, I like guarding both. Well, I like guarding on the ball. I don't like my man to score, but also like I like being a help, because I don't want the team to score either. So I feel like they both
Right,
they're like equal. You have to be able to do both, being able to
right,
guard on and off the ball.
right. So Purdue's got you'd mentioned Braden Smith before. Purdue has a bit of a need for a backup point guard right now. Where are your point guard skills right now, you feel like, in terms of being able to, kind of handle the ball at this level once you've learned everything?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like that's gonna have to be my role. Whenever Braden's tired, then I can take his spot for a little bit. I could also play with him as well. I
Mhm.
can run the court. So yeah, I feel like I can be interchangeable at the 1 and 2 spot.
Is that does that put an onus on you kind of having to learn that playbook right away? I mean, it's probably not going to be easy.
Yeah. Well, I feel like yeah, it's not gonna be easy, but the whole coaching staff is gonna do their best to help me
Right.
to learn everything about the system. So I feel like I'll be in good hands.
You're a pretty fast learner in that regard.
I think so. I just need to ask a lot of questions
Mhm.
in order for me to really know everything. So I just have to ask questions, and I feel like I'll be good.
What has kind of shaped you into the sort of the winner you've always tried to be? I know it's been very important to you to, win as it is for a lot of players, but it seems like it really especially drives you. What about your upbringing or what about your kind of basketball backstory sort of turned you into that guy who wants to win so bad?
Um, I'm not sure. It's just always been with me to win, because I don't like losing. I feel like I hate losing more than I like winning. So whatever I do, I just like to compete. I like to win in whatever I do. I feel like there's not really a story. It's just like how I
Right.
just grew up all the time.
Just kind of how you are.
Yes.
Uh, what about Atlanta? Growing up in Atlanta, growing up in Atlanta basketball, how has that sort of shaped you? I mean, the number of NBA players that part of the country has kind of put out, and the level of talent you've played against, at every turn has been pretty considerable. Just what has that done for your kind of development as a basketball player and a competitor?
Yeah, well, Atlanta, we have a bunch of high major guys. I played against Scoot Henderson. I played against Isaiah Collier. I played against Ace Bailey. So I'm always playing against like top competition. And then I feel like I played 7A basketball in Georgia, and I feel like
Mhm.
for these whole 4 years they've had like one of the best classifications in the country. Like there's always like 2 to 3 top guys in the country that's in this classification for 7A. So I feel like I've always been playing against more of the tougher teams and players throughout the country.
Does that give you confidence coming to Purdue that, hey, I've seen this level of talent before?
Yes, it does for sure. Yeah.
Um, what's going to be the most difficult part of the transition, you think? What are you most eager to find out about yourself as it translates to the next level, sort of things like that?
Um, probably probably like communication on the court. I feel
Mhm.
like I need to do that a lot more, especially on the college level, because everybody's constantly talking. I feel like I did a good job last year, but it's gonna take a whole. I have to take a whole nother step because it's a whole new level. So I feel
Yeah,
like communication on the court.
yeah. What number are you going to wear?
I think I'm wearing 24.
24. Any
Yeah.
particular reason for that number? Anything behind that, or just random draw?
Well, I started wearing 24 in 7th grade because that was like the only number they had in my size and the number that they had left because I was playing on the 8th grade team. So I just stuck with 24 since 7th grade. So
Right, right. Just you'd mentioned Braden Smith before too. Just the opportunity to practice against him, an All-America level player, but also maybe make him better with your competitiveness in practice. How big of a part of your Purdue experience in year one is that going to be? Just, kind of that kind of give and take with him.
yeah, I can't wait to play and practice with him. I feel like um, the saying iron sharpens iron. I feel like we're both gonna make each other better for sure. And I'm just gonna learn a lot from him. I've seen him do some some amazing like different type of reads and plays when he's his freshman and sophomore year. So yeah, I just can't wait to get on the court with him for sure.
Mm. And just kind of to sort of wrap this up, just, Purdue was on you right away, and they obviously made a pretty strong impression on you. Just ultimately, why was it Purdue and why was it so early for you and why do you fit so well?
It's just everything is great about them. The whole coaching staff is great. The whole team, the players are great. The staff is great.
Mhm.
They just stuck out. I feel like I'll have the best opportunity to like I can go the furthest if I went to Purdue, and they're just gonna help me and achieve anything that I want to do. So that's why.
You've always struck me as a Big Ten type of player. Did you recognize that at some point that it's a physical league, it's a defense league? Guys are big and strong, and that's kind of all of what you're about. Did that kind of resonate with you early on, or
Yeah, I
anything like
think
that?
so. Yeah, because like you said, strong. You have strong guards that play defense. A real tough league. So yeah, I think so.
Um, did them going to the Final Four last year kind of say to you, "Hey, I got this right," or anything like that, or what kind of effect did that have on you?
Yeah, well, yeah, I was just proud of what they did last year, and I definitely think, yeah, this is just the right decision. I just want to win the national championship next year. That's my main goal. So,
Right. It seems possible now. I mean, that kind of stuff at Purdue now that they've done this seems possible now, doesn't it?
yes, it does. It does. Yeah.
Great. Gicarri, I think that's all I had for you, man. I sure appreciate your time and hope you got all your stuff packed here and uh, safe travels. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, man.